And good morning, everyone. Welcome back into our coverage of the BCSO, or the Buckeye Christian School Organization, State Championship this year. Just the varsity girls volleyball bracket is being held here at Fayette Christian, which I believe this is the third straight year you guys have hosted fall sports. And of course, we have coming up in just a moment or so is the Consolation Semifinals, which will take the Columbus High Street Crusaders against the Licking County Christian Academy Eagles. The team that wins will move on to a 2 o'clock game. The team that is defeated will be done as its double elimination tournament. Along with Michael Granger and also Tony Garner, I'm Ray Young, and we're glad to have you with us. Tony, of course, you've been part of helping to get the schools to come here over the last couple of years and things like that. Real quickly, what are some of the things involved, especially hosting the state events?
You know, it's being in contact. Mark Richmond's done a good job being in contact with the schools, making sure you get rosters, making sure you get those things. And then when you have more than 4 teams, usually it's been 2 days. It's been a Friday, Saturday.
Right.
And then you have to find housing. You know, here's in courthouse, where do you find that? You know, Holiday Inn, those kind of, just the organization of it is just making sure that we want these kids to have the best experience that they can have on a bigger level than what they usually play. So we try to make it nice for them. They each have rooms, and we want to make sure there's little baskets in the rooms and different things like that. So you want to do some things that are just above and beyond what you have to do. So you just make it nice for the girls to come and play. And we have soccer, and the Lord's given us facilities where we can do that. So that's another reason why we've been able to host it, because we do have some of the nicer facilities that can maintain what's going on. So it's just that, and then just making sure you just keep in communication. You know, that's one of the big things.
I know that for the first couple of years that started doing this with Nick, we would go to Lima, Ohio, and play up there. And you had the soccer fields way over there, and then you had the girls volleyball was in the school.
And the YMCA. They used their YMCA too.
Right, YMCA here too. So you had it spread out a little bit. But slowly, the tournament has been able to kind of push things together a little bit. And you're able to have it, especially with this facility here. I mean, folks can, if you got a team in both, like soccer and volleyball, you just go back and forth, and it's really nice set up. And it's kind of a shame that we didn't have a junior high and also varsity soccer. But we did have that earlier this month with the McDonald's Fall Sports Invitational. So those kids had at least some kind of a chance to participate in some type of tournament environment.
Right. So we're just we're looking forward to, again, I think we have a good facility to be able to host the invitationals and different things like that. So Lord's blessed, so we want to use that as much as we can.
Well, Michael, as we look at this contest coming up, this really kind of starts putting a little pressure on you now, especially when you're coming off a loss to both these teams have. Columbus had to go 3 sets. For Licking County, 2 straight set loss to Fayette Christian. I guess the question is, who's the pressure most on?
Well, and that's what we'll find out. We'll see here. Like you mentioned, High Street had a great second set against Dayton Temple. The tables turned. They had 15 serve points compared to what Dayton Temple had the first set. So they had 15 of their own. So they did force a third set where Dayton Temple was able to beat them. We don't know if Fayette Christian's really that good, whether they beat Licking County for 2 sets, or whether High Street's going to be competitive. We'll have to see how this plays out.
All right, so we're about ready to get ready to start the contest. Again, this is the Consolation Semifinals. That way, if whoever wins again will stay in the tournament. The team that loses, it's double elimination, and of course will be out of the tournament. Here's Rick Melvin.
Licking County, we are going to have a word of prayer. Ask God's blessing on this time. Let us pray. Father, thank you again for today and your goodness to us. Lord, we thank you for what we've already enjoyed this morning with good volleyball, hard work from these athletes, good attitudes. And we pray the same for this game. We pray that all that we say and do will bring you honor and glory. Thank you for Jesus. And we pray in his holy name. Amen. All right, let's have some volleyball.
All right, so we're about ready to get this one started. Overall, pretty good crowd today, considering it's a kind of it's a Friday. I know it's probably a little bit easier for folks to get off or something, but.
Well, this is semifinals, but it's also, you can't lose, right?
Yeah, you can't,
Yeah, so it's losing, win or go home, right?
Yep.
And you never know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Everything's a new game,
Yeah,
and with
it
girls,
goes out the door.
momentum.
That's true. That's true.
Goes out the door. All right, so let's see how these young ladies respond to this. And really, it's sudden death for both these squads.
We have High Street serving first, so High Street is first.
All right. So we're about ready to get this one started. And it probably would help if I have the right page in front of me with the rosters. All right, we're about ready to get this one underway. Mike's going to keep the stat. I guess Mrs. Mike's going to keep the stat.
Stat girl.
Mrs. Stat Lady.
I call her Stat Girl.
Stat Girl's going to keep the stats. Okay. So we'll do the best we can to keep up to date on what the stats is.
Here we go.
So we're about ready to start. Lily D, as we like to call her.
There you go.
Yep.
Starts things off. Ball's high in the air. Here comes the Eagles. Goes to Connor. And that was the fourth hit. They could not quite get the offense, or defense I should say, moving to battle that serve. And really quickly coming up with a wide serve is Riley Higgins, the freshman. We're already at 1-1. Haley Taylor serving. Ball's hit by Falls out of bounds, and that will make it now 2-1. Again, High Street will be the home team on the scoreboard. Haley Taylor, one of the seniors, and that's into the net. So, serve out. And that now goes to Addie Linder, a senior for Lincoln County.
Yep.
High in the air. Going back and forth is Martin and Connor. Falls. Connor. Coming up, one-hand little push shot. Good, beautiful play there by Martin. She had one of those looks on her face like, I can't believe I've done that.
Yeah.
3-2. So go back now to serving. Delaney Connor. And here comes the serve. High in the air. Falls coming back.
Nice hit there, Sophia Linder.
Martin. Good hit. The left hand across court. Good play there by Brianna Seaman, a sophomore. And that's now 4-2.
Remember, Seaman in his term as an 8th grader. She's been around for a few years.
Long hit by Connor. The Eagles having problems. Finally get it over on the third hit. That time by Falls, and then hitting in it too to the net with Seaman as she was trying to kind of fall away toward the crowd it was at on the right side. And she did, she was a little slightly off balance and into the net. 4-3. Eagles with the serve and is way out of bounds. Naomi Linder. And a quick substitution now coming in will be Danny Childers. Whoa, you can only do one at a time here, guys. Okay, so Childers will come in. Now coming in will be Alahana Starr. Going some youth, an 8th grader, 6th grader and 8th grader respectively. Long serve high in the air there by Martin on the back line. Good save by Childers. Back over to Falls. Now Starr. Lily D. Oh, nice little one-hand push shot. Good play right down the right line there by Seaman.
Seaman another kill.
Makes it 6-3.
I'm going to say that's Lily Martin's 13th serve point of the day. She had 12 in that first match. against Dayton Temple.
Okay, coming in is Elena Johnson, number 16, a sophomore. Speaking of 16, that's a hit by High Street, and that was Lily Martin, the 8th grader, and she hits it out. 6-4 score. High Street with the lead, set 1, best of 3, played at 25 each set. Oh, that one just glazed over the net. Good serve. Now the Eagles battling back, long hit, and that is way out of bounds. Sophie Linder putting a little bit too mustard and ketchup and pickle and onions on that bad boy. Oh, that reminds me of food.
I was going to say, speaking of, I saw the DoorDash guy coming in with some food.
And that one's in the net. I'm not sure when we're going to get a chance to eat it, but
I'm sure we'll figure out a way.
I'm sure we will do it between sets and everything else. All right, serving the ball now will be Caroline Falls, the junior. Hit saved by Seaman. Lily D. Now getting it over the net is Childers. Here comes the Eagles on defense. Higgins back to Linder, and then having problems with it is Seaman. She's complaining she just couldn't quite get her off her fist. So it's 7-6 now. 8. Falls, long hit, out. So it makes it 8-6. Substitution. Coming in will be Alexis Doherty. Her first appearance in the contest. Long hit on the back line. Sophie Linder. Now turn. And attempting to save it was the Crusaders. And that was Lily Martin, who went full slide there. But it's a point, and then turning around, serving it and getting it into the net was Johnson. That's now 9-7, and High Street trying to keep some fresh players in. Let me tell you, as coming in will be Emily Clark. Hit down the line.
Thank you, Nick.
Lily B.
Now, if anybody else did this, I'd be mad. I know, man, but it's okay for me.
High in the air. Long hit, back line. That goes to Seaman. That's Linder. And the ball will be hit into the net. Makes it 10-7. So Lily D will get ready to hit the ball. With the serve, Falls. Long hit, out of bounds. Always the man get your food, he also serves it.
That's right. How about that?
That's right. Has that servant heart we're all supposed to have. Thank you, Mr. Epifano serve.
That's an ace.
Thanks to Keith Cole for all the hard work.
Yes, thanks to Keith for coming and bringing it out.
I got the easy job.
12-7. We do have a volleyball game going on, folks. Sorry, they're setting food out for us while we're trying to do the game. All right, ball's up in the air. Oh, miscommunication there. They tried to go from right to left on the field to try to get a hit. And unfortunately, it was a little bit wide and goes out of bounds. So High Street now has a 13-7 lead. Lily D doing a great job today.
Yeah, picked up an ace. That's this team's 6th serve point here, starting to control the serve game a little bit in this match.
Higgins now to Linder. Whoa! That one rolled off the fingertips of Clark. Couldn't quite get a good momentum behind it. And that makes it now 13-8. High Street gets ready to serve the ball.
Get Sophia Linder some credit there and getting that side out for Licking County.
Higgins with the serve, and there's a point. And again, another quick substitution. Laney Connor, number 4, re-enters the game. Coming out, number 5, Emily Clark. Another serve coming up now. Freshman Riley Higgins down the line. And they're going to try to get it over. Oh, yeah, walked the dog on that one, saved it. And then up on the front line again. Hit, and unfortunately comes off the hands and falls, and it goes out of bounds. 14-9. Coming back in will be Alina Orr, number 4. Meanwhile, serving will be Childers, 6th grader. And a dig, and unfortunately not enough as it's hit underneath the net by Orr. That makes it 15-9. Hit again off the hands, another ace. At 16-9, we got a timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeout on the court. 16-9, High Street leads set 1 over Lincoln County as you're watching state volleyball action right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Extra ketchup, but no pickles.
Actually pickles. 1 vanilla cone and a sweet tea. Hot chocolate.
Your largest coffee.
I'm gonna need like
10 Egg McMuffins, please. 1 hamburger Happy Meal.
make that 2. Make that 3.
No pickles!
A Sprite and what else? Oh, and one more thing. 10-piece McNuggets, barbecue sauce.
You've been loyal. We want to reward that. Introducing My McDonald's Reward.
And there you have it. McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
16-9, Kurt. Yep. All right, we're back on air here.
16-9, High Street with the lead. After the Lincoln County timeout. In the air and hitting into the net was Sophie Linder. The girls are getting good position. They're making mistakes hitting the ball down instead of up. They got to get that lob. You're going to get it over the net. Hitting it down usually means that you get a net.
Yeah, it's just getting the momentum, getting your approach, and then it's how you're swinging, just getting the technique. These are young players too, learning.
Falls. Nice hit there by Linder, high in the air. Oh boy. Seaman to keep it alive and to get it over. Falls. Linder. Tried off speed hit there that time. Coming right back. High hit there by Seaman. Once again, the Eagles on the return. Good placement there. And a good kill by Sophie Linder. It's 17-11.
Yeah, 3 good teams.
Linder's been waiting to get that kill down the floor all day.
And that's the kind of moves we were seeing Monday night up at Lincoln County. Connor. Oh, nice across the court hit there by the Crusaders. 18-11. So you got Connor with the serve. Falls high in the air. Falls. And almost blocked at the net, but unfortunately came off her hands. Was Seaman, but she was set up for the block and unfortunately didn't go their way. 18-12 now. High Street. Serve. And that's off the hands and goes out off of Connor. So an ace on that bad boy.
Naomi Linder, a 6th grader. So a couple of 6th graders with aces here.
Long hit to Connor. Saving it will be Seaman. Now back over to Childers. Falls. Down the line. Unfortunately goes wide right by Linder.
32 for 16.
You see, we were seeing that Monday night. Tony and I were up at Lincoln County. Falls was setting them up just beautifully around that net. And they were getting some nice hits. Today, they're just not getting the ball down the line like they were.
Yeah, Caroline Falls does a good job at the net setting for Lincoln County, but here comes one chance there by Linder. They just got to get him to fall.
Ball sets up. Linder again. Backline hit by Childers. Now hit it. Connor. And that one was, well, that didn't do very well. So I think it was two-hand hit over here.
They called a two-hit,
Yeah. Because everybody almost just like stopped. I'm like, what happened? 19-14. High Street still leads with 5. Good dig there by Connor. And just barely over the hands of Falls. Oh my goodness.
Tough break there.
She was about 3 inches too close to the net.
Yeah,
if she stepped back one step, I think she would have had it.
Yeah, it couldn't have come in a worse spot for her.
Long serve there by Seaman. And good hit back. And a good play there by the Eagles. And that was Sophie Linder, who's been trying most of the day to get those kills. And that one fell in for him. And it's now 20-15.
That's their 4th missed serve, but doing a lot better this game as compared to the previous game versus Fayette, actually.
Lahana Starr there with the errant serve that unfortunately was off the hands of Falls. 22-15. On the front line, whoa, just barely get it without hitting the net was Higgins. Long hit back, Falls, or cross-court hit, trying to save it, and it goes errant out of bounds by Addie Linder. Makes it 23-15, and now serving for High Street is Starr again. Trying for 2 in a row. That one's hit, that's in the net, that's another point. 24-15, we're at set point. Starr with the serve. Linder. Higgins, back to Linder. Now on the back line. Good hit by Childers. And unfortunately, Connor could not get a lift on the ball up. She hit down on it. The coach even told her that. So she hit down, hit up. 24-16, we're still at set point. Or the hit, it's long, and that ends the first set. So after the first set, it's High Street 25, 16 for Licking County. So High Street now is one set away from moving on. While Licking County's got to try to avoid elimination. We'll find out if that happens in 2 minutes right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Rayleigh's our great-granddaughter. When she was 6 months old, and she was having 30 to 60 seizures a day. Then, last spring, we noticed a bruise on her inside of her thigh. A few days later, they came back with a pathology diagnosis, and it was lymphoblastic lymphoma. Without treatment, death is within 3 to 5 months. You treat her or she's dead. It's that simple. So we're in the hospital, and a lady I've never seen before walks in the room. She said, "I'm going to try to get y'all a room at the Ronald McDonald House." I didn't know what that was. I was 66 years old, and the only thing I knew about the Ronald McDonald House was when I went to McDonald's, they had a box sitting by the cash register, and I put money in it. She brought us over here, 1 block from the emergency room entrance of Children's Hospital. Rayleigh's in a wheelchair, and I can push her there in 2 minutes and 12 seconds because I've timed it. Well, we come to know the Ronald McDonald House because in the last 14 months, we've probably spent 100 nights here. But last December, during the night, Rayleigh got sick. Jump out of bed, put her in the wheelchair, and we're racing down the street. We get in the emergency room door. Her temperature in 2 minutes went to 103. She teetered there for 7 hours. And finally, her oxygen level in her blood started coming back up. I'm going to say again that we live 3.5 hours away, but we had the Ronald McDonald House, and we were here. If we hadn't been here, the child would have died. I hope your family never needs the Ronald McDonald House. But I want to tell you something. If you do, there's nothing like it. We thank God for it every day.
This is what McDonald's breakfast is made of. This is the egg that goes into an Egg McMuffin. That's the egg being freshly cracked. That's the real butter that goes with the freshly cracked egg on your Egg McMuffin. Delicious. This is a cup of McCafe coffee. McDonald's is committed to sourcing this coffee sustainably. This is you, enjoying your McDonald's breakfast, freshly prepared with real ingredients. That's what we're made of.
All right, we're back here in the consolation semifinals. The team that wins will move to the consolation championship game, which will be against the team that loses the next game, which is Fayette Christian and Dayton Temple. So they will play at 12:45 or approximately within that time frame. A lot will depend on how quick this game ends. We had about a 30-minute break from set 2 to set 3 because
about 30 minutes.
It was so quick.
Yeah, if they don't go 3 sets, then
yeah. So here we go with the serve and 2 hands again.
Ready to start.
Well, at least they're consistent. They call it every time. So getting ready to serve again will be Riley Higgins. Already got a point off serve after that mistake. Meanwhile, High Street struggling a little bit. Finally gets it over on the 3rd hit. Just cleared the net. Coming up, once again, will be Taylor. Now, down the line, Seaman now saving it. Addie Linder.
Nice
Back to the right side. Good hit there. Good play there by Naomi Linder. Went across court on him.
yeah, Higgins, nice return there to get herself another serve point.
2-0 score. Good dig there by Doherty. Coming up with the hit, Seaman gets it across the net. Now coming back. Oh, that one is going to be trouble. It is, as Sophie Linder gets a strong kill off and comes off the hands of one of the Crusader players. Goes out of bounds. 3-0.
Higgins goes overhand this time.
And
give her an ace.
Yeah, threw him off a little bit, didn't it? So the ace serve there, and all of a sudden the Eagles jump out to a 4-0 lead. And the Youngism returns with the jinx. Sorry about that, friends. 4-1, High Street. Serving Lily D off the hands of Naomi Linder. Set up. Oh! I think that one got Lily Martin close enough to the net. I think she saw one of the Linder girls stand there and kind of threw her off a little bit, didn't it? Good dig. Connor. Now back over to Martin. Or gets it over. High Street struggling. 3 hits. It's out of bounds and another point for Licking County. 6-1 lead. So Addie Linder, one of 2 seniors for the Eagles, serving. Right down the line to Taylor. Now here comes Seaman. Eagles with the return. Again, it's Lindner. Martin over to Taylor. Falls, trying a little one-hand push with her left hand, going to her right. That's difficult to do, and that's why she got in the net.
That was a great thought, just hard to execute.
6-2.
Good server.
Eagles. Taylor serving. Long hit. They didn't let it go. They're playing it. Get it over the net. Good job there. Naomi Linder, and then point as once again Falls trying to come up and do a little too fancy of a thing of a play. Hits it into the net, makes it 6-3. Taylor just clears the net. Falls and two hands. 6-4.
That's what you want to see, your senior taking over leadership here from the serve line. She can get some over the net like that last one. Get on a roll and come back.
Wrong hit there. Sophie Linder gets it over and not able to come up with cleanly to get it back over was Martin. So an unforced error there. It makes it 7-4. The Eagles letting her fly up with the lead and then getting ready to serve it again. Naomi Linder. Long hit on the back line. Taylor plays it. Now they go up to Seaman, front line. Good return by Orr. Once again, Seaman tries for the kill. Another good hit. That's Abby Linder now this time. Seaman said, let's go for three. Ball in the air. Linder hits it across court to her sister. Gets it. Ball again. Here comes Connor. Long hit on the back line. Linder. Oh! Falls gets a point for the Eagles.
They're going to call her 2 hits, double hit. They're giving it to High Street. Yep.
I didn't see the call.
It was a great play by Falls. They're just calling her.
Oh, man.
As they've been consistent, like you mentioned. That's a tough break.
So, 2 hands, double hit. So, point goes back to High Street. After a nice play. And that time, well, to get it back, as this time it was Childers trying to get the dig and hits it into the net. Wow. Sophie Linder now will be serving as the Eagles are up 8-5.
That's an ace.
That one's hit, and that's out of here and almost over by the, I think it's the pastor of the, or the principal of the Licking County School. Keeping the books. Ball's in the air for High Street. Childers, didn't get enough on that.
On a timeout.
And a timeout's been called, and we'll take one as well. Score, it's Licking County Christian 10 and
High Street right here.
Columbus High Street 5. You're watching BCSO State Final Four here on the Epiphano Sports Network.
Could I get a number 1 with a Coke? Thanks.
Governor out.
Baby, 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 if I kiss you like this,
¿Dónde está mi
whisper like that.
The Eagles with the serve after the timeout. Unfortunately, Sophie Linder hits it into the net.
2 going in for 14.
So stops the little run there. 10-6. Eagles, though, still with the lead. Substitution. Star Wieners, and serving for the Crusaders will be Lily Martin. Well, she took a little bit off of that one. Fades just barely, but in play, and then Connor on the return after the hit by Falls hits it into the net. So now it's 11-6, and here comes Caroline Falls, junior for the team. Connor. Eagles setting up. Linder down the line. Out of bounds. Childers, a 6th grader, will be serving.
She's got a great serve.
Ball's batted around, and it will be hit out.
For a 6th grader, that's impressive.
That's pretty good.
It is.
She played some good defense.
It'll be fun to watch her for the next several years.
That's Danny Childers. Yeah, number 4 for Licking County.
So 12-7, Eagles with the lead, trying to tie this up at 1 set apiece. Or front line, Lily D. Now the Taylor. Falls. Comes the Eagles again on the attack. Linder. Oh, try to push it with one hand and did not be able to walk the dog on that one there, Michael.
I was waiting for it.
She got the leash pulled, didn't she?
Everybody watching may not know what that means yet, but
well, we'll explain here in just
it's
a
an ESN exclusive, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Nick's gonna have to have that copyrighted.
Yeah, you're gonna have to copyright on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abby Linder with the hit, Sophie Linder with the hit. Now Ballin. Now it's Sophie coming up the line, keeping the ball in play. Star. Lily D gets it. And, nobody was around, and she just plopped the ball right in the middle of about 3 players.
24-4.
24-3, go.
14-7, 24. That is Rihanna Seaman re-enters the game for High Street. Or again with the serve. Coming up, the lefty. Right at Connor. Lily D with the return. Now hit up in the air by Higgins. Oh, just a beautiful hit there by Addie Linder, just barely clearing the net, but it went over.
The Linder sisters with a couple of kills this set. The Eagles doing a much better job getting their serves in. Much higher percentage this match than they did against Fayette Christian. Give themselves a chance to score.
15-7, they're with the lead, and set number 2. And struggle there off the hands of Martin, goes out of bounds. Good crowd on a Friday afternoon to watch the BCSO Final Four. It's 16-7. Licking County Christian leading Columbus High Street. Fayette Christian and Dayton Temple coming up at around 12:45. Coming up is Addie Linder with the hit. Now, Columbus trying to come back with the setup. They got it over the net. Oh, beautiful play out of the net.
That was a great play.
Ball, good play.
Another great play.
Great save there by Taylor. Coming back.
Great volley, fun to watch.
Ball in the air by Doherty. And then, unfortunately, the Eagles got the wings clipped on that one a little bit. Goes out of bounds. 16-8 now. But Licking County still has the lead.
Crusaders definitely needed that side out.
Linder, long hit on the back line, and that's off the backboard and out of bounds, so a point there. That makes it 17-8. Well, you mentioned the serve points the Eagles are getting at. That's one of the reasons why they're ahead, but they're also playing excellent on the volley. But that ace right there, that helps a little bit, doesn't it? 18-8, and all of a sudden now it's a timeout by the Crusaders. We'll take a quick one as well. 18-8, Licking County leads Columbus High Street. You're watching the BCSO Final Four here on the Epifano Sports Network and
with it, group drop. Like come on and no one go home. Yeah.
Eagles with the lead, and unfortunately, after the timeout by High Street, it may have worked to their advantage because the Eagles served the ball out of bounds.
11 for 5.
And makes it 18-9. Yeah, there you go. Coming in to serve now will be Lily D. Or D. Philip Antonio.
Or 18-9.
That's why we just call her Lily D. I'm not trying to say that 25,000 times during the broadcast. I'm sorry. Plus the coaches told me to say, just call her Lily D. Everybody knows who you're talking about. Coming up the line. Oh, overhit that one by Taylor. My goodness.
So again, High Street with only 2 serve points in this set. Cannot control the serve.
Wow. That's an interesting stat considering the way they've been serving most of the morning.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a high percentage. They're just not controlling it in this set. They haven't missed any serves. They just can't get a score on it.
Connor falls. Linder. Oh, another good kill there.
Linder's having a great match here. That's 4 kills, 2 in each set.
Wow. Well, again, like I say, they're playing the kind of ball that we saw up at Licking County the other night there. They were controlling the serve points and getting the kills against Fayette Christian. They didn't beat them, but they were staying close. Just couldn't do it on a more consistent basis. 20-10.
Number 30. 30 serving.
Licking County trying to tie this up at 1 apiece and try to stay alive in the state tournament. And unfortunately, they're not able to do it on that serve there. And gives a point back to the High Street team. Makes it 20-11. It's Haley Taylor, one of the 2 seniors on the roster. Long hit.
Deep.
Played by Addie Linder. Good return by Messiah. Now, oh, nice little play there. Off balance finger roll. Hit by Seaman. Give her a tip kill on that one. That makes it 20-12.
Yeah, Seaman showing her tournament experience here.
Oh. Yeah, that one's in the net.
Oh, that was her first miss.
Got Matheny and Taylor as your 2 seniors, and their uniform numbers are 32 and 30 on the top end of the roster.
That's deep.
Taylor, Connor, Matheny. Now here comes the Eagles. Falls. Seaman. Oh, nice play once again. As Seaman is really playing some good, consistent returning around the net area, especially using off-balance plays.
Yeah, she's playing really well at the net right now.
Connor the hit. Eagles struggling, and it goes out of bounds. And now you look on the scoreboard, and Crusaders are pulled within 7, 21-14. Right down the pike. Linder. And unfortunately, she hit it so high, it came right back to her. I don't think you can do that.
15-21.
No call here. No, she hit it twice in a row. You can't do that. 21-15. There's the serve, down the line, good dig, off the fingertips of Seaman. It's saved by Doherty, and it goes long and wide. And now, the Eagles are within 3 points of tying this up at a set apiece. What a turnaround, right?
Yeah, the serving has really improved.
That one's coming our way, and hit out of bounds by Taylor.
Linder's second ace of the set.
23-15. Linder again. A little bit too much on that one. 23-16. Now the Crusaders. He need to come up with some big serves here.
Yeah, they can't afford another mistake.
That one's hit. And hit out of bounds by Sophie Linder. Makes it 23-17. Eagles with the lead.
I'm sorry.
Don't listen to me.
Feeney with another serve. Linder falls.
Oh,
and
got her.
two hands again. She was trying to set her up and made a mistake, and now the Crusaders have pulled them within 5, 23-18. Hit in the air. Linder. Now to Linder. The sisters combining.
Oh, they're going to call
And
that.
now we're going to have a two hands again.
Now it's game
Now let me try.
So now it's 24-18. Now we're at set point.
I'll get it right on you, bud.
So Carolyn falls. Long hit.
Yep.
And two-hand hit. And that's it. So the Eagles come back from the brink of elimination and win it by a score of 25-18. That means we're going to set number 3. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a few minutes right here on the Epifanos Sports Network.
When a child is sick, there's one thing they need. A really big cookie.
Welcome to RMHC.
And parents of sick children have tons of decisions to make. Like movie night, game night, or should we finish that book tonight? We don't perform surgeries, just talent shows. We're not big on poking sticks and beeping machines, but we're the best at playing dress up. Well, we have a few beeping machines. We think the tooth fairy should travel everywhere. And while hospitals have doctors and nurses, we have mom and dad. We don't provide treatment, but we do provide dogs. And we throw some really good parties. Because at Ronald McDonald House Charities, we help families feel at home, even when they can't be.
What is your McCafe coffee made of? 100% sustainably sourced, ground, and whole bean coffee. Behind every cup, McDonald's is working to support farmers and their local communities, protect the environment, and promote responsible practices from the farm to your cup. So your McCafe coffee is more than a good way to start your morning. It's helping ensure a sustainable supply of coffee for future generations. 100% sustainably sourced coffee. That's what we're made of.
When we say crispy, juicy, tender, this is the juicy and tender, and this is the crispy. Introducing McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwiches.
But if you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for McDonald's, that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. This burger looked at one slice of melted cheese and said, more cheese. It looked at pickles and said, also onions. It wanted to be more than hot. It wanted to be juicy. This is the Quarter Pounder with cheese.
Well, what a turnaround for Licking County. They got beat 25-4 that second set. Lose 25-16, and then all of a sudden, the serving points, I know it sounds so elementary, but it is so key to being able to be successful and getting some wins.
Yeah, they had 15 serve points that second set. I mean, that's huge turnaround. Like you said, the first match, they had 9 of 19 serves in. So 47% serves on the serving percentage. They've really turned it around, and much higher percentage in this match.
All right, so we're about ready to get this one underway. Third and deciding set. Now this is sudden.
Yeah, this is sudden
death. Yeah, you know. team that wins stays. The team that loses will be making their trip back home.
This is it.
And the first hit by Orr out of bounds. 1-0. High Street with the lead. Coming up at approximately 12:45, Fayette Christian against Dayton Temple. Rematch of last year's championship. High in the air, and it goes out of bounds. So Lily D will try it again. Down the line, goes wide and out of bounds. So it goes back to the Eagles now.
Come on, girls.
Let's see how they do on the serve. Riley Higgins, a freshman, up first. Ball's hit by the back line by Lily D and goes into the net. Deuces. Long hit again, and another struggle by Lily D. That's her second in a row.
That's my brother.
Riley Higgins on a roll again, serving. Yep.
That's out of bounds.
She had 5 serve points in the last set. Lead the Eagles to a victory.
Higgins again.
Yeah, nice low over the net.
And another one, yeah.
Even though it's underhand, it's just, you hit it right over the net, it's hard to return.
I got 2:14 goes. 2 for 14.
Substitution coming in. This will be Starr for the Crusaders. Higgins again with another serve. Owens hit to Seaman. Connor wants it, back to Seaman. Whoa, that was just on the line, my friends. Tough call there from Mr. Richmond.
Yeah, Seaman was trying to go to the back corner, just overshot it a little.
And then Higgins kind of got a little run there, maybe rushed it just a tad bit off the serve and hits it out of bounds. So the Eagles with a 6-3 lead. Sub. Taylor comes out. And Childers will come in. It's quite a switch. You go from a senior to a 6th grader.
Yeah, that's impressive. But she's such a good server. You see why.
Yeah, she's got an ace.
She has a great serve.
Get her in the game, yes.
She's got, I think it's maybe 3 or 4 aces in this day altogether.
You bragged on her too soon,
yeah,
Granger.
A little too much.
She got Grangerism.
That's my fault. I'm sorry, folks.
7-4. Eagles serves. Back line. Nice save by Childers. Unfortunately, could not lead Seaman White. Lehman a little upset with herself because she thought she was able to get her hand on it. So that's a point.
Thank you.
Makes it 8-4. Martin now to Connor. Down the line. Just in the back corner.
Great kill by Connor there. She had one in the first set of the first match.
Well, that's what we were talking about.
Temple.
You know, trying to hit that back corner, and that time was successful. So it's 8-5. Connor falls it around. Looks like we're going to have the new referee corps coming in here pretty soon. The last at least 3, possibly 4 games, depending on how the finals go. 9-6. Naomi Linder. That one's in the net. 9-7. Okay, we got substitutions. Again, Taylor coming in for Childers. Heaney coming in for Martin. Heaney will be doing the serving. Down 7-9. Down the line, Sophie Linder falls. Back to Linder. Good backhand hit by Connors, then a nice bump by Lily D to keep the ball alive, gets it over. Sophie Linder, back line. Good dig there by Taylor, and unfortunately not able to get it over the net. Star, and makes it now 10-7. Junior Sophie Linder, ball down, and that is going to be an ace.
Nice ace.
11-7. Star back out, coming back in. Doherty. High Street trying to find some kind of a combination here. After pulling away 25-18 the first set. Had to battle in the second, losing that one, and now we're down 12-7 in this one. As the dig there produces the ball going out of bounds.
Another great serve.
Walker Hansen, another ace. 13-7.
If the Eagles can find a way to come back and win this, and you got to think Sophia Linder is going to be one of your MVPs.
16-32, go.
You've seen them play a couple games now. You start thinking about all tournament team and that kind of stuff already.
Yeah. That one's in the net.
Seaman, probably another one of those
Seaman
players.
Serving at 8-13. Addie Linder. Now hit back over by Higgins. Here comes High Street. She will push it by Taylor. Seaman coming up, right side, two hands again. 14-8. The Eagles with the lead. And pretty much controlling the game right now. They're getting the serve points in. Falls. Good hit there. Up in the air by Higgins. Hit now by Doherty. Into the net by Lily D. And makes it 15-8. Falls. Sets. Hit back line. Connor pushed it away. Taylor, Lily D can't get the ball up over the net. 16-8. We got another timeout. We'll take one as well.
First timeout.
As Licking County leads at 16-8. Set 3. You're watching the BCSO Girls Volleyball State Championships right here on the Epifana Sports Network.
True stories by real McDonald's customers.
Every morning, I get a coffee from McDonald's and a serenade from Joe.
We were in the drive-thru line, and my son's tooth fell out. Nancy gave him a cup to keep it safe.
It started snowing, and Rachel came out and cleared my windshield so I could see.
My construction crew goes to McDonald's every day. We love Destiny and Andre.
McDonald's crew members are making a difference every day. Tell your crew story at mcdonalds.com.
When you use the app to get free medium fries and drink with your quarter pounder with cheese, be sure to save some fries for after, because the ketchup that falls from the QPC just hits different.
With it, group drop.
Serve there by Falls for the Eagles. Goes wide left.
Credit the coaches. They had some great timeouts to break a serve, haven't they?
16-9. Serve now by High Street. And now Licking County finally gets back over. Sophie Linder on the back line. Connor. Well, that scrubs that one up. Makes it 17-9. Or will get ready to serve. She's an 8th grader. Lefty. Hit by Seaman. Lily D, and into the net by the Eagles as Naomi Linder was not able to get it cleanly over the net.
You've got to find a way to dig those one out that are close into the net. Put it back into the middle or the back line. Set up a play.
Lily D with the serve. Linder Hit. Seaman. Connor. High in the air. Ball return. Orr. Connor. Doherty. Here comes the Eagles again. Again, that's Addie Linder. Connor. Linder. Hit by Orr. Unfortunately, it came off the upper part around her wrist and went backwards and out of bounds. And that makes it 17-11. Speaking of 11, 11 is hitting the ball now. Lily D. Down the middle.
Nice hit.
Good hit in the corner. Good shot there. Addie Linder.
Addie's second kill of the match. The Linder sisters. Off all the kills.
18-11. Hit. Oh! That was a kill, an ace, and a dig on one.
Yep.
Tried to hit it with her foot and almost fell down and hurt herself.
32-16 go.
Oh my goodness, look at all these changes.
5-11 go.
So she got at least, what, four changes on that one there. 19-11. Long hit, back line. High in the air. Star. And that's going to go over by us. And it's caught by the scorer's table.
I got 20-11.
20-11. Hit down the line again by Higgins. Connor. Haney. And a cross-court hit by Linder to Linder. Goes out Wonder, and I can't think of another word, so forget it. It's 20-12.
3 should be serving. Yep. That's the rule.
And
oh, she said it was in.
It was in.
It's on the line.
Hit the line. Any part of the line, it's in.
So it is an ace serve.
Yep. Another ace
by Childers. She called it
21 years.
very quickly.
Oh, sorry. 13. 2013.
20-13. Now we'll see if that does anything for which team. Star, Connor. One hand hit by Orr to keep it alive.
That's nice.
And that time, Sophie Linder kind of got into it there, and I think she was just a little bit peeved because she hit it a little bit strong than what she needed to. 20-14. Childers. Another hit off the hands of Linder, out of bounds. 20-15.
14.
So a, 3-0 run since that ace by Childers, who got the ace serve.
Yeah, they're not going away here.
Nope.
20-15, that one's off the hands, swing and a miss.
Couple aces in a row.
20-16. Quick substitution here by the Eagles. Orr comes out. Coming in will be Andrea Lynn, a 7th grader.
She's got 4 in a row.
Childers. Linder to Linder. Hit over here on the High Street side. High in the air. And Mahaney, and unfortunately she hits it and it goes out of bounds. And it's now 21-16. Quick substitution.
16-32.
Coming back in will be Martin. Long hit on the back of Connor. Now to Clark. Around the Eagles defense. Sophie Linder slipped a little bit. She was able to get the ball off. Clark. Linder falls. Linder for the kill. Yep. Good block there by Clark. And then Childers trying to come it out of the net. Not able to do so with Martin. That makes it now 22-16. Long dig. Childers. Good play. Coming right back, Connor. Now over to Martin. Back to Connor. And she carried it with 2 hands. 23-16.
Well, I really thought Connor was going to kill it there.
Addie. Linder. Ace is the place to put that ball in the back line. And it's 24-16. And we are now at match point. Serve. Childers. Martin. Falls. Sophie Linder. Hit. Back. And Addie Linder should have let that one go. She didn't. She tried to play it. Goes out of bounds and gives a point now back to High Street. We're still at match point, guys. You just got to break the serve, and that's it right there. Unbelievably, it kind of symbolizes what happened here in this match as the serve was short, and that's what happened to High Street. They came up short. Losing 16-25, I should say Licking County won 16-25, 25-18, 25-17. But what a turnaround, my goodness.
You can't say enough about the way they turned them around with their serves. I mean, the last 2 sets, they were 20-25 and 21 out of 25. I mean, they were 47% in that first game. So maybe it took something to wake up. Maybe they went and got McDonald's before this game. I don't know what it was. But what a turnaround for the Eagles. They're in the, I guess, the consolation finals now, right? They got a chance to get into
They will play
the
whoever
final.
loses between Fayette Christian and Dayton Temple. If they win that one, they're in the championship.
They're in the championship, yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. So again, the winners is Licking County. So Columbus High Street, unfortunately, has been eliminated from the tournament. So we will have the winners bracket finals, which will be Fayette Christian and also Dayton. And that will be coming up probably, 15-20 minutes, give or take. So just kind of keep your Facebook page open and keep watching YouTube. We'll be back as soon as they give us the word, okay? So for Tony, Michael, I'm Randy. We'll be back in a little bit right here on the Epic Sports Network.